Hi, Indi and I are in the beautiful Marlborough region. For those of you that know this part of the South Island of New Zealand, it's well known for its wineries and especially white wines. There's a beautiful microclimate up here. It's lovely and warm and dry, but we also get a whole lot of rain, usually little downpours like what's forecast today. Indi's packed, she's got her stick. I've got to get my hiking clothes on and pack the food that I bought on the way here, and then we will get going. There's no track for this walk. It's going to be an exploration trip. Here I am putting my boots on, and the very first thing we have to do is cross a river. So I actually think I'll take them off, leave the good old Crocs on, cross the river, and then put my boots on the other side. Might as well have dry shoes, dry socks for the start of the walk. Given that it's already started raining, we're not going to be doing a massively long walk to camp today. The emphasis of this trip is not on a massive slog. It's on finding somewhere off the beaten track during what is now the busiest time of the camping and hiking, tramping outdoor season for New Zealand. It's the 28th of December. That does make it very, very hard to find a place to yourself. Ooh. Whoa, slippery. That looks pretty good, pup. Should we have a look at that? It's a bit of a terrace up here. I think it might be too rocky though. We're alongside a river, so what do you expect? This area of Marlborough you're allowed to bring dogs into if they've got a permit with the Department of Conservation. It's really easy to get a permit, so don't let it hold you back. It doesn't cost anything. It's very straightforward. Just email your local Department of Conservation office. The office in the area that you're wanting to take your dog into, and they'll ask you a couple of questions, you give them some details, and Bob's your uncle. You have a permit. Hitchhikers. Indy? No. Indy? Indy? No. We don't have dangerous predators in New Zealand. No bears, lions, anything. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, little darlings. Hello. Oh, you sweeties. Indy, no. Oh, babies. Indy, no. No. Good girl. Sweetie, they're scared. We're not going to chase them. Indy, no. Good girl. Good listening, good girl. Oh yes, good girl. I think that was their parents up ahead, and I don't think they will enjoy being chased. Right, come on, let's go. Anyway, so no dangerous predators, but because of that, introduced species like goats, deer, rabbits, etc., they all have a field day because there's nothing to keep their numbers in check except for hunters. So unfortunately you do see quite a bit of introduced species through areas like this, and if you want to find an area where there's not as much of that. I mean, there are still introduced species, but you can go into the national parks. This is not a national park, this is a forest park. And so typically in forest parks you'll see more introduced species. I've ditched the pack. I'm going to leave it there and go for a little walk without it because it's really hard going on the rocks, and I think that flat spot there on the sand might be about the best spot I'm going to find along here. So much easier without the weight of my backpack. It's really hard when you're on rocks because you really need your balance. You need to be able to shift your weight really quickly, which is really hard with a pack on. Definitely one of the things you have to be prepared for if you don't know where you're going and you're just going exploring up a random river valley like this. So you have to be prepared to compromise. You may not find the absolute perfect camping spot. It's just rocks around here. Well, I found a spot, and I think I'm going to have to call it the spot of compromises. It's not ideal, but I'm going to go back and get my pack. Looking at this spot now, I'm thinking that the campsite of compromises is too much of a compromise. You don't get a view up the valley, but this is lovely. And I think Indi's telling me this is the spot. just started to rain. It's hard to tell over the noise of the river, but I can hear it on the tent. I'll get the rain fly up so that we've got some protection out here to sit. And then it's time to make a cup of tea. Ow. This is the problem. Rotten wood. I'm going to have to go and find a decent stick. Hello. What? Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? Oh. Would you like a treat? Okay. What did I get you? Some real beef twists. Cherry twists. See if I can get into them. Oh. Right. I'm going to give Indi a treat. These are from you guys who have donated some money on Buy Me a Coffee to buy some camping treats for Indi and I. Thank you very much, you guys. Oh. Now that I'm keeping still, the sandflies are trying to chow me. I'll have to get some insect repellent on soon, and some long pants, I think. Hold on. Hold on. Say thank you. I'm trying to get her to look at you guys. There you go. That'll keep her occupied. She's a bit irritated by the sandflies. Putting the tarp up was harder than I was expecting, and the reason for that is that this little spot where I've put the tent, as cute as it is, I've orientated it like this so that I can come in and out the front and the back of the tent, and I can be on that side or this side. But what I failed to realize was that because I'm right on the edge of the slope, every time I want to go around the back, I'm like careering down into the river. So it was quite a scramble to get the tarp up, and of course every time I pulled it one way, the pegs would pop out, or the rocks that I tied the guy lines to would pop out, and so I was forever coming around and around. While I was putting it up, there was some beautiful rain, and I'm wondering if that was it. I hope not, because Went to all the trouble of putting the tarp up. It's still raining, but you can't tell because of the noise of the river. I have my wireless microphone. I'll put that on in a little while so that you can have a bit of peace and quiet from the sound of the river. Alright, here is a hunter. So I'm not really sure what to do, whether I'm supposed to yell out. Oh. Well, they don't know I'm here. I bet you they don't know I'm here. You alright? Hey, come here. Come here. Good. Alright. You gonna go say hello? You alright with dogs?
Pardon?
Are you okay with dogs?
Yeah.
Go say hello. I just put that on her so you wouldn't think she was a ghost. What are you guys hunting for? Anything? Yeah. Heaps of goat around here, eh?
Just seen one.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah. That's why I quickly put that on her. Bit worried you might mistake her for something. Good luck. Hopefully you're carrying something on the way out.
That's what we're hoping.
Deer maybe?
Yeah, that's what we're hoping.
A bit more tastier than goat.
Yeah, but we'll take whatever.
Have fun. Well, that was a bit exciting. I think it was a father and son out to shoot stuff, basically, to shoot stuff. And we need hunters in this area. When you see how many goats there are, you know we need people shooting the animals that don't belong here because our native species are very vulnerable to them, both flora and fauna. But our plants get absolutely decimated. And when an animal comes in and just annihilates the ecosystem, it then has a cascading effect on all the other species. So we do need to control the pests. So yeah, those guys were locals. They haven't been up here before and they were really disappointed when they realized that somebody was up here because they were like, oh no, great, we have to turn back. But I actually said to them, look, I'm staying put. She's got her coat on. I'm not going to be letting her out of my sight. I'm not moving from here. They're in orange. I'm in pink. She's in blue. They're going to head another K up there and they won't do any hunting around here. They'll be coming back here just on dark. I'm happy that they're up there if they're happy that I'm here, and yeah, they're on their way. So if we hear another gunshot, I hope we do actually, because I hope they get something. That'll be nice for them. You're so dirty. Oh, yuck. Yes. Oh, that's my tea. think I might need you to hop out. Out. Thank you. You can come back in a minute. Just wait until I'm ready. Got to get everything set up, and then you can hop back in. You know how much you love to sleep on my sleeping bag. So if you're patient, I'll set it up for you. There's dark clouds peppering the blue sky, so I won't take the rain tarp down just yet, but it seems silly to sit in the dark underneath it when it's so lovely and light out here. Hi, Bob. Hello. Oh. Cheers. Someone's keeping guard, just in case. Good morning. Good morning. It's been an eventful morning, isn't it, Indy? No, darling, of course. Indy's had her breakfast already. I'm actually just going to switch over to the wireless microphone so that we're not competing with the river. The river is literally 50 centimetres behind the tripod, so it's pretty loud. Yeah, so eventful morning this morning. Woke up and heard some splashing in the river, and as you do, I just kind of lay there going, what's that? Like, you don't want to unzip the tent to see, but then reason told me it's probably just goats. So unzip the tent just in time to see a black, white and brown dog shoot up into the bushes. On the drive here, I went past a missing dog poster and I didn't stop to look at it properly, but I'm sure that it was black, white and brown. So then I was on high alert waiting to see if I could see it again. And sure enough, it came shooting back down here, and it had blood on its neck. It had a hunting, like, tracking collar. I'm guessing it's a tracking collar. I don't actually exactly know what they use them for, but you could see the big collar on him, male dog. And yeah, unfortunately, sort of blood under his neck and on his leg. And he was shooting down here. And when he saw me, he did not come over. Like, yes, I sort of thought if he was quite domesticated and hungry and lost, he'd come straight over. But he just kept going down the valley. So yeah, raced back inside the tent. I didn't want to let Indy out because he's a pretty sort of, how would you put it? Like, he looked like a dog who could look after himself. And given he was a male dog and whatnot, I thought, I won't let Indy out. I don't know whether he's aggressive or not, or whether she might get territorial, given there's a dog around her camp. And so yeah, I didn't want any dog fights in the middle of nowhere. So yep, zipped Indy back into the tent, went and got her food, thinking I'll try and offer some food to him, but he was already gone. So I left some food out and he hasn't come back. So I will, when I'm heading out, I'll go back to the poster and call the owners. I'll give them the video, and I've also pinned my location. I've got acacia berry and chia seed porridge for breakfast, with some banana and a coffee. Cheats coffee, just instant. everything's dried off so quickly now that the sun's out. Just waiting for the last couple of drops to dry on the tarp. And I'll put that away. I'm going to tie my tent to the outside of my pack because usually I like to pack it in at the bottom of my pack because it's heavy and it's big. But everything else is already packed. So yeah, I put Indy's mat inside instead and I'll put the tent on the outside. And then last minute thing, I need to change into my shorts. And I don't think I'm going to put my boots on because it was actually really hard going on the way up here. I kept having to clamber up into the trees to get around some of the bluffs. So I think I'm just going to stay in my Crocs and that way I can wade down through the river. It might be a quicker way to walk than scrambling. So that's my plan. I'll have to carry my boots as well. Pack up is such a tough job, isn't it, Indy? You're flat out. Completely flat out. Hello. It's okay, you can sleep, it's alright. Alright, hey, well let's get on the track, even though there's no track. Let's follow the river back down, get down to the car and then go and see if I can find that missing dog poster. See if we can't help to reunite an owner with their lost dog. They're going to have to come back out here, I imagine, and search, but at least it gives them a last known location. You ready to go, pups? What? Surely not. Missing since March? I thought this dog might have gone missing like 2 days ago.